जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम। टॉम जोन्स की जो है हमने समरी स्टार्ट की हुई थी। पार्ट 1 जो है वो हाफ समरी पे है और पार्ट 2 आज हम करेंगे। ओके, पार्ट 1 में हमने टॉम डज़ नॉट वांट टू लीव सोफिया बट डिसाइड्स दैट ही मस्ट फॉलो द ऑनरेबल पाथ, यहाँ तक किया था। आज पार्ट 2 स्टार्ट करेंगे। समरी लंबी थी इसलिए 2 पार्ट्स में डिवाइड कर दी थी। Tom begins to wander about the countryside. In Bristol, he happens to meet up with Patrick, who becomes his loyal servant. Tom also rescues Mrs. Water from being robbed, and they begin an affair at the local inn. Sophia, who has run away from Scare Western estate to avoid marrying Blifil, stops at the inn and discovers that Tom is having an affair with Mrs. Water. She leaves her muff in Tom's bed so that he knows that he has been there. When Tom finds the muff, he frantically sets out in pursuit of Sophia. The Irishman Fitzpatrick arrives at inn searching for his wife, and Western arrives searching for Sophia. On the way to London, Sophia rides with her cousin Harriet, who is also Fitzpatrick's wife. In London, Sophia stays with her relative Lady Bellaston. Tom and Patrick arrives in London soon after, and they stay in the house of Mrs. Miller and her daughters, one of whom is named Nancy. A gentleman called Nightingale also inhabits the house, and Tom soon realizes that he and Nancy are in love. Nancy falls pregnant, and Tom convinces Nightingale to marry her. Lady Bluston and Tom begins an affair, although Tom privately continues to pursue Sophia. When he and Sophia are reconciled, Tom breaks off the relationship with Lady Bellaston by sending her a marriage proposal that scares her away. Yet, Lady Bellaston is still determined not to allow Sophia and Tom's love to flourish. She encourages another young man, Lord Philamer, to rape Sophia. Soon after, Square Western, Mrs. Western, Blifil, and Alworthy arrive in London, and Scare Western locks Sophia in her bedroom. Mr. Fitzpatrick thinks Tom is his wife's lover and begins a duel with Tom. In defending himself, Tom stabs Fitzpatrick with the sword and is thrown into jail. Patrick visits Tom in jail with the ghastly news that Mrs. Waters is Jenny Jones, Tom's mother. Mrs. Waters meets with Mr. Alworthy and explains that Fitzpatrick is still alive and has admitted to initiating the duel. She also tells Alworthy that a lawyer acting on behalf of an unnamed gentleman tried to persuade her to conspire. Alworthy realizes that Blifil is this very gentleman and decides never to speak to him again. Tom, however, takes pity on Blifil and provides him with an annuity. Mrs. Water also reveals that Tom's mother was Bridget Alworthy. Scare sends Alworthy a letter explaining that Tom's conduct during Alworthy's illness was honorable and compassionate. Tom is released from jail, and he and Alworthy are reunited as nephew and uncle. Mrs. Miller explains Sophia the reasons for Tom's marriage proposal to Lady Bluston, and Sophia is satisfied. Now that Tom is Alworthy's heir, Scare Western eagerly encourages the marriage between Tom and Sophia. Sophia chastises Tom for his lack of chastity, agree to marry him. They live happily on Western's estate with 2 children and shower everyone around them with kindness and generosity. ओके, टॉम जोन्स की जो समरी है वो भी कंप्लीट हो गया और इसकी करैक्टर लिस्ट जो है वो भी कंप्लीट हो गया। हेनरी फील्डिंग के 2 नावल जो हैं वो पूरे कंप्लीट कर लिए हैं हमने। इंशाल्लाह कल इसका हेनरी फील्डिंग का नया नावल जो है वो स्टार्ट करेंगे। ओके, अल्लाह हाफिज़।